Hello, and welcome back. Episode 107. Learn Finnish with me. How many episodes will it take before I finally learn this language? But yeah. Welcome back. Hope your February is off to a good start. It got really cold, and I don't know how I feel about that. I was enjoying the warmer weather in January. Like, I went for a run on Thursday, I think, and it felt like it was April, which is false hope. But now it's cold again. But yeah. Wait, hold on. Oh, I was like, wait, why is my chat all in English? That's rare. No. Google translated it automatically for me. So welcome in Poyu, Lorelei, JF, Perks, JS. Good to see you all. Yeah, what am I gonna do today? Well, first I wanted to review. I realized at the end of last week we didn't add up the points. Does anyone remember the actual score that I got? I remember on this one I got 8 out of 10. The first one. The second one out of 25, I don't remember. But it was probably like 16. It was more than half. I do remember that. But I don't know how much more. It might have only been like 14. But well, let's say it was 16. That's 24. And then I got another 12 on the third one, right? So what's that? 26, 36? And then this last one, how did I do? 36 plus... I did better than half. I think I did probably another 14. Maybe 16. I don't know. Well, let's say 14. So that's what? 36 plus 14 is 50. So yeah, we're going to be in this range, right? I'm not even close to getting 64. Even if I gave myself a few extra points. So yeah, and hey, Doomsdary, good to see you again. JS, you have 8 plus 15 plus 12. I did 4 sections though, right? Yeah. But, what was I thinking? I'm zoning out. My brain is not functioning right now, all right? I'm having one of those days. But I have something else we can look at as well. Category with the smiley face. But at least it's not a frowny face. We're well beyond 31, so we shouldn't be too worried. But yeah, we aren't in the very high range. But yeah. Lorelei, this is why it told you to write it down. I know it told me that. I just look, that's why I have you guys, all right? You have to be the ones to, I don't know, be my secretaries, all right? But anyways, yeah. Olet yleisimmässä 40–20% ryhmässä. You are in is this like you are among? Well, yleisimmässä. What happened? My music did something weird. I don't know. But it's, yeah, you're in this group, ryhmässä, in the 40 to 80 percentile group. That's a huge group. That's a lot. But yeah. What makes learning Finnish harder is that it's easy just to give up and speak English. Yeah. But I want to understand what's going on around me in Finland. Yeah. Doomsday, you have Finnish classes 5 days a week. Wow. I never had that. I've never, yeah, that's awesome. I hope it's it sounds like it's giving you some improvement. You're gonna quickly surpass me, I'm sure. Oh, JS, you checked last week's stream. Thank you. So what is that? Well, 20 plus 31, 51. So yeah, I was close to whatever I estimated. Yeah. You got it for free. That's awesome. I don't know if I ever qualified for any free stuff. I've looked and I've asked, but I've never been offered any sort of free courses. But anyways, yeah. So yeah. Sinulla on jo sanastoa ja hallitset jonkin verran kielioppia. You have already, is that vocabulary? And control hallitset? Like, I don't know. Jonkin verran kielioppia. Something about the grammar. Kielioppia. Tämä voi jo riittää keskitason ykitestin läpäisemiseen. This can already something. The Uki test. Something. Yeah, I don't know any of those words. Oh, by the way, I started handwriting. I have a pen over here in a little notebook. I've been writing down words and phrases as I've been studying. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, is it the EU versus non-EU immigrant situation? Oh, Doomsday, you're an asylum seeker, so you get that benefit. Yeah, it might have been the case that when you first moved to Finland, they might offer it. But I mean, I took a Finnish language course through Open University, and it cost money, but it wasn't that much. I mean, for education, as an American, it was only like, I think, 100 euros. So, you know, and it was like, yeah, it was good. But yeah, anyways, okay, we did all of these. The funny thing would be, what if I took the quiz again? That would be so embarrassing. I would miss all the same ones. If I took this exam again, I don't think I would do better. How funny would that be if I tried? Because, well, I didn't review what I got wrong. And so I don't know if I would remember well enough. And I might even trick myself to select the answer that was actually correct, but whatever. Instead, I actually have over here from Jyväskylän yliopisto. Their, I guess, practice. Let me zoom in a little bit. It's kind of hard to see. Even on my screen right in front of me, I can't see this text. So yeah, we can maybe practice a little of this and just see, right? So texts understanding, the understanding of textual communication. Here we go. Suomi, perustaso, tekstin ymmärtäminen. Vastaa kaikkiin kysymyksiin. Answer all the questions. Why do exams just state the obvious? Like, this is a test. Why would there be questions I don't answer? Like, I remember seeing this on those standardized exams. Like, who was so, I don't know. Vääristä vastauksista ei rangaista. I actually don't know. Vastauksista. Is it like select or choose? But I don't know this verb. But basically saying from the answers. Not rangaista. What? Hold on, let me Google translate this really quick. There are no penalties for incorrect answers. So, yeah, okay, that actually, now that I see this, vääri means incorrect. And vääristä, it agrees with vastauksista. I was thinking maybe this was a verb of like, you know, välitä or vasta. But no, it is just vääri. And so vääristä vastauksista. For wrong answers, ei rangaista. There is no penalty. It's good to be able to read the instructions. Honestly, these instructions are probably the hardest part of this beginner test. Yeah. In some tests, you are penalized for guessing the wrong answer. Yeah, okay. Then, yeah, I guess that makes sense then. I feel like it was like that on the business school exam. You would get penalized for guessing. There was a whole strategy involved. It was too much. All right. I skipped. You know what? Who needs to read the instructions, right? I'm bored. I want to just answer questions. Lue vaihtoehdot ja teksti. Read vaihto. I know that word, but I already forgot it. Read something and the text. Oh, is this the question or the options? Ehdot. Huh. Valitse. So choose then the correct vaihtoehto. I guess multiple choice option. Laita rasti oikean vaihtoehdon A, B tai C kohdalle. Put a rasti, like fill in the bubble, or put a check mark. Is that like next kohdalle, next to the correct response or option? Minä on kirjoittanut Tarjalle. Mina has written or wrote to Tarja. So then we have to say viime vuonna, meaning last year. Kauan aika sitten, a long time ago. Or does this mean like once upon a time? Useasti tänä vuonna. Wait. Oh, I have to read the text from here. I was like, how am I supposed to get the answer? What? Hold on. Wait. Oh, it's here. Why would I've never seen an exam where they put the questions before the text. Oh my gosh. I was like, do I have to click another link to get to it? No, we're good. Heippa Tarja, olet varmaan hämmästynyt, kun kirjoitan sinulle monen vuoden jälkeen. I actually have no idea what this says. You are surely a tooth person. Right? Isn't that teeth? Or is that hammas? You're a pain in the tooth when I'm writing to you many years ago. There you go. Hämmästynyt. I don't know it. It's like you have done something, or it. I don't know. Since the last time I wrote to you a few years or many years ago. Itse asiassa olin kadottanut jo osoitteesi. I was kadottanut. I forgot what that means, but I was already something. Yo. Osoitteesi. C is like your something. Is it like your address? Why do I think it's that? But mutta löysin kotisivusi netistä ja siellä oli myös osoitteesi. But I found your home page on the internet. And there I was also your address? And there was also your address, not I was. En kirjoittanut, I haven't written sähköpostia, an email, koska en tiedä, because I don't know. I'm quirky like that. Kuinka ahkerasti luet sitä ja sähköposti... What is that? Sähköpostiviestit. This is email viestit. I know veitsi, a knife. I know vitsi, a joke. Viesti, no idea. Monesti. Viestit monesti katoavat muiden viestien joukkoon. Why is this the hardest Finnish text I've ever looked at in my entire life? Has Finnish changed a lot from 2016? Because what the heck? Hold on, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. I'm back. Yeah, tooth is hammas. Doesn't seem to be easier this time if this is the hardest. Well, anyways, but it was saying like kuinka ahkera. I know I've heard ahkera. Does that mean like honest, like honestly, ahkerasti? Luet, you read, sitä, it, ja. Something about the email something. Email messages? Is that what viestit is? Like there are many email messages, like so maybe it could be forgotten. But I don't. I'm just trying to use some logic here. Like she may honestly, I think we've read this before. I'm pretty sure we did this. Now that I know, now this is ringing a bell. Asut näköjään Helsingissä nykyään. I live in Helsinki nowadays. I don't know about this. Näköjään. Minä myös työskentelin aikaisemmin Helsingissä. I also worked for a while. I'm aikaisemmin, or does that mean at the same time in Helsinki? Mutta pari vuotta sitten muutin työn vuoksi Tampereelle. But a few years ago, I moved my work vuoksi. Oh, why do I moved my work week? Vuoksi? Does that mean week? My brain is not working. To Tampere. Vihdyn kyllä täällä paremmin. Something about it being much better there. Olen nyt yläasteella matikan opena. I am now upper something matikka opena. Yeah, don't know what that means. Työmurosi käisten kanssa. Work with. No idea what that word means. I've never seen any of these words. I mean, well, maybe we translated this text a while ago because it rings a bell. Ei kyllä ole herkkua. It is something about being delicious or tasty. Ja siksi olen yrittänyt hakea muuta työtä. And that's why I have tried hakea. I don't know, something like I have tried to apply to move work. Mutta toistaiseksi en ole vielä löytänyt uutta työpaikkaa. But secondarily, it doesn't mean like on the other hand. I don't know. I still haven't found a new workplace. Palkan puolesta opettajana kyllä tulee toimeen. Palka puolesta. That means like a half. Doesn't palka mean like fear? Or is that pelko? Palka. Something about I'm half afraid. Opettajana. Or as a teacher. Kyllä tulee toimeen. Like to come to work as a teacher? I have no idea. JS, I've read this one before. Ahkara means hardworking, not honest. You've seen this before as well. Oh yeah. Pelko is fear. Yeah. Well, I am afraid I won't be able to answer any of the questions for this one. Minähin olin silloin opiskeluaikoina naimisissa Petrin kanssa. It's sort of like I got... What the heck? Opiskeluaikoina. Does that mean like during my studies, I got married to Petri? Mutta tiemme erosivat vuosi sitten. But we got divorced last year? Or a year ago, I guess is maybe the better. But we got divorced a year ago. Petrilla on jo uusi kaveri katsottuna. Petri already has a new kaveri. In this case, does it mean like he has a new partner that he's seeing? Katsottuna? Is that what that means? Or does he see a tuna fish? Because I think that's better. He's married to a tuna. All right, you don't want to meet her. Minä vielä odottelen tilaisuutta. I still am waiting. But I mean, I know odottaa, but I don't know odottella. Like I am... Is it like the difference between waiting and awaiting in English? I am still awaiting tilaisuutta. So, what I know tilaisuus. Tilaisuus. I am still awaiting something. I don't know. Onneksi ei ehditty hankkia lapsia. Fortunately, is it like we didn't have children? But I don't know about this hankkia. What that means. This is such like a Finnish email. Or not an email, but a Finnish letter. Fortunately, we didn't have children. Fortunately, no new life was brought into this world for me to deal with. Can you imagine if they did have children and she wrote in the email, unfortunately, we did have children and it sucks. Because it's like, isn't that what's implied? I don't know. Maybe she's just good at finding silver linings and I'm overthinking it. Tässäpä nämä päällimmäiset kuulumiset. In this name, what? Päällimmäiset. I actually have no idea. Nämä doesn't mean name. Nimi means name. Nämä means like these. It's sort of like in these decisions we were in agreement. Is that maybe what it means? Annahan sinäkin kuulua itsestäsi. Itsestäsi. Anna. Oh god, what the heck is this? Sinäkin. Kuulua. Kuulua, it means like to belong. Anna belongs to herself. Just out of nowhere. We're talking about Petri, and now I'm just going to mention Anna. Or is Anna... No, wait, Tarja is up here. Who the heck is Anna? Anna keeps to herself. Or is it sort of like you met her? I don't know. Käydään vaikka oluella, kun tulen Hesan koulutuspäiville. Or käydään something, although olue. I don't know. I know olue. When I came to Hessa's education day. Is that graduation? Koulutuspäivi? School day. I don't know. Hyvää syksyyn. Jatkoa. Toivotelen. Like happy birthday continuation. I hope. Minna. All right, I did very poorly on that. Let's see. Minna on kirjoittanut Tarjalle. Minna wrote Tarja. Last year? Wait, wrong answer. It already tells me the wrong answer? If I... Okay, I don't... How is that wrong? Doesn't it... Or, oh, it says many years ago. Whoops. Sorry about that. What is this? Useasti tänä vuonna. That means this year. So kauan aikaa sitten is a long time ago. Kiitos. Oikea vastaus. All right, I'm already 0 for 1. Anna here is not a person. So it's like anta, to give. I'm giving you also to belong to yourself. What is this language? Speak English, please. Minna kirjoitti Tarjalle kirjeen, koska Minna wrote Tarja a letter because on kadottanut Tarjan sähköpostiosoitteen. Wait, does this mean like to lose? Kadottanut? Like she lost Tarja's email. That's not it. Oh. Hän kirjoittaa paljon kirjeitä. She writes lots of like letters. Sähköpostiviestiä ei aina lueta. I think this is it. It means like your email inbox. Is that what that is? Is not always read. And that's the correct answer. Thank you very much. Thank you. Minna on hakenut uutta työpaikkaa, koska Minna has applied to a new workplace because hän ei pidä työstään. She doesn't like something related to work. I have no understanding. Oh wait, the an it means hers. She doesn't like her work. I thought it was the location, right? Like hän haluaa muuttaa pois Tampereelta. She wants to move away from Tampere. I thought it was the opposite. I thought she wanted to move to Tampere. Hänen palkkansa on liian pieni. Oh, this is palkka means salary. Salary. I've heard her salary is too small. Shoot, where was it? Half the salary. Because she was saying like, I lived in Helsinki, but a few years ago I moved. Is this like along the river? Is that Vuoksi? I moved up river to Tampere. It sounds like she liked Tampere. That's why I'm confused. But the palkka thing, I'm just so confused by. Murrosikaisten. That I have no idea. I'm just gonna guess the palkka. Wrong. It's Tampere. Also wrong. She doesn't like her work. Okay. that counts as extra guesses. So I'm even more wrong. I've missed 4 out of 3 questions. I just didn't understand where in the text it said that she doesn't like her work, because they didn't use this language. She used some other term I have never seen. Or I guess I can't say I haven't seen it, because apparently I'd already read this text like over a year ago. I'm suffering here. I'm just, yeah. Petri on äskettäin saanut lapsia. No idea what, or äskettäin. I have no idea what that means, but about something about children. On Minnan kanssa naimisissa is married with Minna, but they're not married anymore. On löytänyt uuden tyttöystävän. Has found a new girlfriend. It would be this one. Thank you very much. Tulla toimeen needs review. Hey 27, how's it going? M5. Why is it M5? Why can't it just be the number 5? Huh? What is going on here? Minä aikoo vierailla Tarjan luona. Minä... what does this word mean, aikoa? I don't know. Does something vierailla? No idea. With Tarja's luona. Luonto, nature. Luona, no idea. No idea. Pyytää Tarjaa vierailulle. Oh, what does this mean? Does it mean like should? Pyytää. Something Tarjaa vierailulle. What the heck is this? Vierailla? Vierailulle? Or toivoo tapaamista? Hopes to meet? Well, she did say toivo at the end. Toivotellen. So I'm just going to answer that because I can't. I was right. There you go. No clue. Okay, Google Translate, help me out. Let's come back to let's read the text. Tarja, you must be surprised when I write to you after many years. Olet varmaan hämmästynyt. You must be surprised. You're probably surprised when I'm writing to you after jälkeen monen vuoden, after many years. In fact, I had already lost your address. Oh, she did lose the address. I didn't catch that, but I found your homepage online, and it also had your address. Itse asiassa olin kadottanut jo osoitteesi. Oh, itse asiassa, as a matter of fact. I lost already your address, but I found your homepage on the internet, and there was also your address. I didn't write an email because I didn't know how often you read it. En kirjoittanut sähköpostia. Yeah, I didn't write an email because I didn't know how diligently you read it. And emails, I guess email messages. Viesti means a message, right? Emails often get lost among other messages. Is this monesty? Does that mean often? Or it's kind of like saying many times, emails. Is this the same verb as this? And then this means among other messages. They get lost. Yeah. Because that looks like a verb form. And that agrees with the plural. Emails often get lost among other messages. Okay. Hey. 5 out of 3. Wrong. Excuse you, Lorelai. Hey, Sledge, how are you? Watching my stream over lunch? Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I wish I could be more entertaining. I'm doing so badly. It seems you live in Helsinki now. Also, näköjään. Like, it seems you live in Helsinki now. Nowadays. Minä myös työskentelin aikaisemmin Helsingissä. I also used to work in Helsinki. But a couple of years ago, I moved to Tampere for work. What about the vuoksi? Huh? What about the river? I don't know. Joki is river. right? But a couple years ago, I moved to Tampere. Is Vuoksi just like a direction? Or I moved my work week. I moved to Tampere for work. Okay. Okay, you know what? We'll look it up. We've got Wiktionary. Vuoksi. Due to, because of. Okay. I moved to Tampere for work. Vihdyn kyllä täällä paremmin. Oh, I didn't get that. I am now a math. Oh, I do enjoy it better here. Like, yeah. Better here. I enjoy Vihdyn. Vihdyn does not sound like a nice word. It sounds like an angry word. Vihdyn. Like I'm spitting that word out. That's how much I'm enjoying the Finnish language. I'm vihdyning this language. Most kyllä. Olen nyt yläasteella matikan opena. So I am now in, is this like middle school, right? Lower secondary? Or is that upper secondary? I always get them confused. I am now a secondary school math teacher. What is opena? Because I would say opettaja is teacher. I am now a math teacher in upper secondary school. You're doing your homework, Doomsdairy. Good luck. Hopefully, you're not as wrong as I am in your work. Työ murosikaisten kanssa. Something about work I don't understand. Working with teenagers is not a treat, and that's why I have tried to look for another job. Teenagers is this word. Murosikaisten kanssa. Työ. Work with teenagers is really not a treat. I did get delicious earlier, but herkku is like a delicacy, a treat. Ja siksi olen yrittänyt hakea muuta työtä. And that's why I am trying to apply for other jobs. And that's why I tried to look for another job. But so far, I haven't found a new job. But so far, is that toistai sexy? Is that what that means? Hey, TS, what's up? Ope is just slang, a shortening of opettaja. Vuoksi is also the name of a river. Well, someone in chat mentioned a river, and then I was thinking maybe it was that it means a river, another word for river. Toistai sexy, for the time being, for now. So far. Or was it in English? But so far, I haven't found a new job. As for the salary, I can get by as a teacher. Yeah, this is like advanced Finnish. Opettajana, as a teacher, kyllä tulee toimeen. I can make it work. Is that kind of? As for the salary, let's just see if there's a note about this puolesta. A postposition on behalf of, for, or as for the salary. Minähän olin silloin opiskelua aikoina naimisissa. Oh yeah, I think I understood this one pretty well, right? I was married to Petri when I was studying, but we parted ways a year ago. Petri already has a new boyfriend or girlfriend, depending on who Minna, or who knows, who, I don't know, maybe he's, exploring. I'm still waiting for the opportunity. Oh, minä vielä odottelen tilaisuutta, the opportunity, tilaisuus. Onneksi ei ehditty hankkia lapsia. Fortunately, we didn't have time to have children. God, if I had children, I would wish that they were never born. Very, very Finnish. Tässäpä nämä päällimmäiset kuulumiset. Here are the top stories. Those are the highlights. Annahan sinäkin kuulua itsestäsi. Let me hear from you too. Wow, that is also very difficult. Käydään vaikka oluella, kun tulen Hesan koulutuspäiville. Oh yeah, I was talking about the beer. Olut. Let's have a beer when I come to Hessa for the training days. Käydään vaikka oluella. What? I thought vaikka means although. How does it mean let's have a beer? Kun tulen Hessaan koulutuspäiville. When I come to Hessa for the education days, for the training days. Wishing you a happy autumn. Oh, why did I think this meant birthday? I'm so done. I'm not. My brain is not a sponge right now, okay? Autumn. Happy autumn. Or sort of like happy autumn continuation. I hope. Right? Wishing. I guess, yeah. Toivo. To hope for, to wish. Minna. All right. And then all these other ones, I think. The questions were easier to read, I think. You thought oppe might have been a familiar term for me, JF. After all, he taught English in Yläaste. It was a long time ago. I forgot everything. I'm dumb. Only dumb people are allowed to stay. If you're a smart person, you have to leave. All right, this is Dumb People Club. Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Dumb time. Mina wrote a letter to Taria because, yeah, email's not always read. Mina's applied for a new job because she doesn't like her job. Yeah, that was what I missed, that working with teenagers is not a treat. That was a very complicated way of saying it. And I didn't understand the salary that puolesta. That was like, as for the salary, palkan puolesta. There were lots of very strange constructions in this email, or not email, but letter. Peter has found a new girlfriend, or has recently had children, no. And Minna hopes to meet. What? But she actually did not say hope. Oh, well, she did say she wants to grab a beer together. All right, let's have a beer. But she doesn't hope for it, you know. She only hopes the autumn continues well. That was it. Otherwise, she's saying, we're having a beer. It's a command. And in the Finnish language, you can just command people to have beers with you. It's a cultural thing, all right? You didn't even say birthday. But I did. I thought I said, like, I thought I said happy birthday. Happy birthday continuation. I'm pretty sure I said that the first translation. But, yeah. Your brain is fried too, Lorelai. Good. Wouldn't a dumb person think they're smart? Therefore, they'd leave, achieving the opposite effect. Maybe, you know what? Maybe those dumb people can leave. I only want true dumb people. All right? I want self-aware dumb people. I want ahkara, honest dumb people. Ahkarasti. Okay? You have to be a diligent dumb person. That's it. I'm not smart, but I'm diligent. All right? I show up every Tuesday and jump through some hoops for you guys. Yeah. I also feel maybe a bit disappointed because I didn't practice as much Finnish as I maybe would have wanted over the past week. And so I feel like, yeah, I feel maybe a little frustrated that I wasn't able to put the time in for it. So I don't feel like I've progressed. And now I'm doing this exam and I feel so dumb. I'm like, I don't understand any of this. All right, we have another text. Let's read this one. Kellot icon. Clocks to time. That's all it says. Clocks to time. Aika icon. Kauppakulmassa. At the shop corner. At the shop corner? At the corner shop. The corner store. We do have that expression in English. At the corner store. Ärkioskin yläpuolella. Upper half. The Arkioski's upper half. Maailman, world. Kartan luona, map. Luona. Was that a word we already had? I had luonto. Luona was in here. I swear. Where was it? It was in this text. Or was it in one of the answers? Because I want to see it. Yeah, here we go. Oh, no, I don't mean to change the answer. Oh, something about Minna is going to visit Tarja. It's like Shay at the home of. Okay. So at the home of the map. That doesn't make any sense. At the home of the map of the world in Arkioski's upper half. Different aika vyö hykeitä. Time belt. Something. What is a time belt? What the crap? Vyö means belt. Osoittavat. This is also what this like address. So is this like location? Like they are located clocks. Pitäisi. Wait, it should, or you should, or something? I don't know. Mitä Pikmin, a game I haven't played but would like to. No, actually, I have no idea. I've never seen this. Some better? It's a comparative, right? So it's like something more to get oikean icon, to get correct time. This sentence made absolutely no sense. Like this exam, if the actual Uki test is this hard, I'm leaving Finland. Book my flight. All right. I'm moving to New Zealand. All right. I'm moving into my hobbit home in New Zealand. Suomen aikaa osoittava kello on yli puoli tuntia edellä. Finland or Finnish time locates the clock is half past the hour before. Muista, to think or to remember. The clock, puhumattakaan, something about speaking. Ja tätä on jatkanut jo pitkään. And this has jatkunut. It has continued or something like that. Already pitkään, like a long time. Pitkä means long or tall. Perhaps ehkä sentään jotakuta kiinnostaa. Perhaps, no idea. No idea. Doesn't this mean like to be interesting or to interest? Paljonko, if a lot of a clock is in New York or Japan. Toivottavasti kellot huoletaan pian ja pidetään ajassa. Hopefully the clocks do something soon and get something. I remember this word, ajassa. Together or on time? At the same time? I don't know. Maybe it's like on time. I feel like you guys have said this word when you were starting stream. Neitti aika. Is that the name of the person? Nate. I've never seen anyone's name like this. I've never seen a first name Neitti or a last name Aika. All right, I actually have no confidence that I will get any of these right. At least I have a 50-50 chance, so. Kirjoittajan mielestä arkioskilla palvelua on huonoa. Kirjoittaja, the writer, like the author's opinions about the arkioski return? Palvelu? Doesn't that mean return? I don't know, is bad. Or no, it means service. What? I don't think it said anything about Arkielski's service. It was talking about clocks. And a map. It talked about a map. So I'm going to say batting. All right. I don't think I got it. I don't think I understand why I'm correct. Suomen aikaan noin 30 minuuttia väärässä. Finnish time is around 30 minutes off. I don't remember that. But there was a half an hour in the text. It said something about here. Where was it? Yli puoli tuntia edellä. Yeah, maybe this means that the finish time was half an hour off. So I'll say correct, because I have nothing better. Okay, we got it. We got it. Hey, Riselli. How are you? Yeah, looking for the roots can be helpful. That's what I'm trying to do. But my Finnish knowledge doesn't go deep enough to tap into those roots. Muiden maiden ajat ovat oikeassa. I remember a fair maiden. I have no idea. Is this maito? Milk. I remember milk times are good. Or does this mean other? Other countries. Other countries' times are good. I don't remember that, but I have no idea why it mentioned New York and Japan. Oikein. Väärin. The author is female, a woman, on Nainen. How would you know? Did Neiti? That does sound kind of like a feminine name. Maybe? But I'm just going to say no. Wrong! You should have known that she was a woman. In Kalpakulm, above the Arkioski, by the world map, the clocks showing different time zones should be set to the correct time as soon as possible. The clock showing finish time is more than half an hour ahead. I said behind, not to mention other clocks. Oh, so that is the other countries. And this has been going on for a long time. Not to mention, what is the phrase in that in Finnish? Muista kelloista. Other clocks, puhumattakaan. So not to mention, puhumattakaan. Maybe someone is interested in what time it is in New York or Japan. I hope the clocks will be serviced soon and kept on time. Miss time. Neiti means miss. Maybe I have seen that before. This is like this. I hate these exams. Like if the actual Uki test is like this, where it just tests you on words that no Finnish person ever says. Like you never see this word. You never hear this word. Nobody uses formalities or like terms like this. Neiti. But sure, all right. This exam is triggering. I'm only just barely better than half. I got 4 out of 6 correct. So, yeah. You're doing well. Your dog got puppies on Saturday? 2 boys and 4 girl puppies. That's awesome. You would know, Nathie. I would not. And I resent the fact that some Finnish person thinks I should know that. All right? Oh. Nathie Aika was a phone service you could call to check the time. Huh, okay. I need to watch more Mumi Lakso for Niskuneiti. Niskuneiti. Nathie Aika is a concept familiar, at least for old people. All right, okay. I got out. You know what? I got my negative emotions out, and I'm ready to move on. All right, let's do one more. Tervetuloa tänään aidolle kirpputorille. So welcome today to some kind of market. I don't know what kirppu means. I forgot. And what is this? Idol. Also no idea. Kirpputori. VRN. Is that the I don't know. Avoinna kello 10-16 lauantai-sunnuntai 27 pist 10 pist saakka. So something about open from 10 to 16 on Saturday to Sunday, the 27th of October. No idea what that means. I assume that's an abbreviation. Eduskuntatalon. Parliament houses edustalla. What? Parliament houses parliament. Edustalla. I don't actually know what that means, right? Does this mean parliament? Eduskunta. Aito. Don't know what that means. Käytettiin. It is showing or is being shown or has been shown. Tavaran. Oh, I should know tavara. We literally had this. Why do I hate this word so much? I can't. Tavara. It's one of those words like my brain just refuses. I can't fit it anywhere in my brain. Kirppis. Also no idea, but it's some kind of market. Paikoitustila. No idea. Tila means like a level or a skill. No, taito is skill. Tila. Yeah, something about the paikoitustila. Some kind of level. It could be the floor in a building. Is that also what it could mean? I don't know. Hyvä kahvi sekä good coffee? But kahvio, I've never seen that. Why would you put an O at the end of the word? That doesn't make any sense. I've never seen an ending like that. Sekä means both. Se aito fiilis. It does something. No idea. From the 1800s. Or, yeah. The 1800 century. Also called the 19th century. In English units. Thank you very much. It's like, are we, like, if you think about it right now, are we in the 25th year of the 2000s? I would say no. We've already done the 25th year. We finished it in 2024. That was the 25th year. Because the first year was the year 2000. Going from 0 to 1 is so you spend the entire first year in the 0 category before you hit 1. And then you move into the second year, which is the 2001. That's the second year of the century. So now we're actually in the 26th year. That's how it works. That's why the 1800s are the 19th century, because the first century was the 0th century. I mean, it was the first century. There was no 0th century. It was 001 AD. Interestingly, I don't think in the calendars there is a year 0. So we're missing a year. Because it was -1, and then they just went straight to +1. So they skipped a year. They skipped year 0 in the calendars in like ancient Rome. I think there's some history there that would, yeah. And then the years all got changed because the calendars went from like the Julian to the Gregorian. And now are we on some other calendar? We're some updated version of that. Oh, wait, I don't want to read your chat messages yet because I want to answer these 3 questions and get them wrong just to prove unassisted how badly good I am at this language. Paikkamaksu, the place etukäteen. Paikkamaksu. Well, maksu, wait a second, is like, maksa is like the cost? The place cost. No idea what this means. Something about the bank. 14 weekdays, right? Or is that weeks? VRK. I don't know. Kuluessa varauksesta. I don't remember what any of that means, so no idea. 3 seuraavaa viikkoa. 3 following weeks. Myynnissä. It's sell? Like in myynni. No idea actually. Vain kirpputorilla. Only this type of market from Saturday to Sunday from 10 to 14. Well, why is it 10 to 14 when up here you said it was 10 to 16? Are you giving me contradictory information? Saman aamun paikat kello 8 kirpparilta. What? The same morning, places 8 o'clock. Something. The place, 20 euros. Uuden tavaran. The new something word I should remember, but I don't. Ja elintarvikkeiden. And is this about animals? Is this a petting zoo? Why do I think this has to do with animals? Like eline is animal, but that's not this. Because tarvikkeiden, no idea. Myynti kielletty. And also, I have no idea what any of that means. Käsityöt, handwork. Handcrafts? Salittu. No idea what that means. Here's the phone number. Puhelin. Arkisin. I forget what that... Does that mean on weekdays? Kello 10 to 14. Mulloin infonauhoitte. Hoitte, doesn't that mean, or is that hoito? Like care? Like caregiving? But I don't know. Facts, if you're gonna... These... The location, or the address, and... Something, I don't know. Also, no idea. Wow. Lue ilmoitus ja vasta kysymyksiin. Mitä palveluja kirpputorilla on? 2 things. What server? What server is at the market? I have no idea. I didn't see any type of service or servers who would be here. Is it like what's being served? Coffee? And fiilis. I'm just going to write that. I don't know what fiilis is, but I'm just going to go boom. Paljonko kirpputoripaikka maksaa? It was like, how much does it cost? I think it was 20 euros. Right? Mitä kirpputorilla ei saa myydä? What is not getting sold at the market? What 2 things are not being sold? How about these 2 things? Basta. What's it doing? I'm guessing it's broken. What are the answers? Well, we'll just have to... You guys can help me. Welcome to a genuine flea market today. Genuine. Idle. VR's flea market. Is that... Yeah, the train. Let me actually come back up. You guys in chat were helping me. Let me read this. You miss the VR kirpputori. You were old enough to know the speaking clock, Riseli. Tila is not level. I don't know where I got that from then. If you can käytetyn tavaran, you'll know the type of market you're dealing with. Well, I don't know what that means. Edustalla means in front. Okay. In front of the Parliament building. A genuine second-hand goods flea market. Aito käytetyn tavaran. Oh, does tavara mean a good, or is that kirppi? Well, no, kirppi means flea. I remember learning that. Hold on, I gotta take another quick break. Kirppu is flea. Then what is kirppi? Is that a different word? Kirpis. I don't even understand how in English Google Translate got this. Until the 27th. So is that what Saka means? I've never seen that. Paikoitustila. A space. Tila means space. So parking space or parking spaces. A good cafe. Hyvä kahvio. I thought it would just be kahvila. But I guess there's a difference. Sekä se aito fiilis. A good cafe in that authentic feel of 19th century warehouses. Fiilis, the feel, aito fiilis. An authentic feel. I like that my answer was they're serving coffee and feelings. Oh man, I feel the feelings. Mostly negative ones. That's how you know you're speaking Finnish, all right? The authentic feel of 19th century warehouses. That was the makasines. And the next sentence was payment for space in advance to the bank within 14 days of booking. Paikkamaksu. Space pay. The place pay. Whatever. To the bank 14 days in advance. For the next 3 weeks only, on sale at the flea market, Saturday to Sunday, 10 to 2 p.m. Okay, it still doesn't make sense why the time changed. Is that a typo? For the next 3 weeks. Or is it the parking space is available? But no, you would need to book it 14 days in advance. So yeah, I don't know. Same day spaces from 8 a.m. at the flea market. Space 20 euros. Sale of new goods and food prohibited. Crafts allowed. So wait, you sell your own stuff? New goods and food prohibited. So wait, what? What services are available at the flea market? Parking? Is it just a parking space in a cafe? How much is it? How much does it cost? 20 euros? I got that one right. Although, honestly, even if you didn't speak any Finnish, you could just look at this and you see, 20 euros. You got it. What is not allowed to be sold at the flea market? Sale of new goods and food. I did actually get that one correct. By accident. I had no idea. New goods. Tavara is a good. Like a product, right? Uuden tavaran ja and food? Elintarvike. Groceries. Food stuff. Maybe I have seen this word before. Okay. Wait, how did I do? I think I did get 2 out of 3. And I kind of got this one. I wrote coffee and feelings half a point, right? Tasso is level. Thank you, Doomsday. Elin is organ. Elin tarvike is foodstuff. Last week, please do not eat the dog. Wait, did I? I don't even remember. Halawan Maksa, I want to pay or I want to have liver. The calendar conventions. Kahvila and kahvio, same thing, same meaning. Okay. I've just always heard it kahvila. Though I've only ever heard that like if it's a cafe that is like a business, whereas a kahvio, is that more like a flea market where like it's more of a pop-up cafe, you know? Maybe it has the same meaning. And oh, it is Cavio because it is with the flea market and not its own dedicated business. Thank you, Paul. You answered my question as I was thinking out loud, or well, before I even started saying all that. Yeah, that's why. Okay, in some kirputories, the Cavio is just some seating tables and a self-service coffee machine. It's kind of like gas station coffee in America. What I can't get over is the way Italians have their coffee at gas stations. You go into the Italian gas station and they have a little espresso man. There's a little Italian man who makes you not even a good espresso. All right? I know you're in Italy and it's supposed to be good coffee. No, they're gonna pull the dirtiest shot you've ever had in your life. It's gonna be bitter and awful, and you stand and you take your espresso shot and leave. What kind of man? Italians were made for America, man. That's the kind of American consumer spirit, you know, just consume it and get out. You know, don't even sit down. There's not even a place for you to sit down. Take your shot and walk out the door. Get in your car. No, in America, we buy the Trenta chai latte, heavy on the cream, baby, extra sugar, so I can sip on it for the next 3 hours in the car. My go-to when I would have to drive across Texas, I loved getting Arizona green tea, 99 cents a can. And the can was a ginormous can. It's like the biggest can. It was like a liter in a can. Get my Arizona green tea, and I would get flaming hot Cheetos. I hope that one day they make Cheetos vegan so I can re-experience the flaming hotness. Like, I miss that. And I would just drive and I'd be listening to music, eating my flaming hot Cheetos, chugging down ice cold Arizona green tea. Those were the days, man. Or I would go get an icy. Ices are appreciated. Of all the exports from the Americas, because I think icy is originally a Canadian thing. All right. Before the Canadians get on my case for being American and talking about something from America that happens to be from Canada, how dare, you know. No, icy is amazing. It's the best. It's like I don't even want to say it's like a slushie, because slushies are sad. Ices are happy. The ice is so microscopic. It's just like, oh, I love the ices. We need ices here. Dude, ices in sauna. Like, if there were public saunas, I'm going to call this right now. Some Finnish person needs to set up an icy machine. Because you can't just like buy it, you know. It's a special machine that makes the ice with like carbonated, like the water or the beverage is already carbonated, so when it's formed into ice, the ice particles are really small, so it makes it super smooth. I've never seen ices here in Finland or in Europe for that matter, and they are the best invention, and I wish that they had been exported instead of Taco Bell. America can take back Taco Bell. All right. Take back Burger King, take back McDonald's. Give me ices. That's all I want. I rest my case. Lorelei reminds me, you saw Elin Tarvike last week. No, don't. Yeah. I'm an old dog, all right? You can't teach me new tricks or new languages. Yeah, it was a challenging one because they omitted a lot of verbs. Well, DV, I probably would have been just as bad with the verbs. Oh. Coffeeville can also be like a coffee corner. But it can also be a fancy one. Still, it's inside some other establishment. Okay. Yeah, the Coffeeville. It's just the coffee culture, Sledge says. I used to think that Italy was like the best for coffee. But the scales have fallen from my eyes. All right, and I see the light. Italian coffee is not good. Period. I honestly would rather have a basic Dunkin' Donuts coffee over an Italian basic espresso. Easily. Like a bad filter coffee is almost never as bad as a bad espresso coffee. But that's, you know, that's my coffee culture, I guess. DV, you like American coffee with 4 cups of warm milk and some sugar swirled in? Doomsday, you hate American coffee. How dare you? How dare you? Actually, I will say this. The best coffee in the world, it's in America. Not that I've been all over the world, but like, I mean, we do have some bad coffee. I'm not here, you know, going to brag about gas station coffee or even diners. You know, like from the American movies where like they sit in an old-fashioned American diner. I say old-fashioned, but like 1950s, you know, and the waitress pours from that coffee container, right? The carafe. And that carafe has been sitting on one of those electric plate heaters for like 9 years. And that coffee in there has just been percolating like some witch's brew. Getting all deep, dank, and dungified. No, I don't want that. I don't like that coffee. But our coffee shops, like the coffee shop culture, and you go, those people, they're like scientists. They know what they're doing. All right? That's the good coffee. There's so many good coffee shops like that in not everywhere in America, but like in a lot of the major cities. Like in Austin, I miss that. But actually, I mean, Helsinki has so many good coffee shops. I can't complain. Esimerkiksi sairaalassa ja uimahallissa on usein kahvia. The hospital and swimming halls often have little cafes, a little corner cafe. Italian Luca Cafe? Or Italian Luke Cafe. I don't know that. Go big or go home, Sledge. That's right. I'll have my Trenta. You only have slushies. Slushies are a pale imitation. It's like, honestly, icy is like if you went to heaven and had the platonic form of a slushie. That's what an icy is. It's perfection. Oh, they're so good. Also, Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, the best soda ever. Period. Like, it is just so much better. Like, the whole Coke and Pepsi thing, I'm more of a Coke person. But even Coke versus Dr. Pepper is just like no contest. Like, Dr. Pepper is the platonic form of a cola beverage. All right. The flavor needs to be weird and unidentifiable because it's a suicide of all the different flavors. All right. That's what we called. Do you have a word in Finnish for when? Well, I don't know if you did this in Finland, but at least in America, any restaurant you would go to, you would get a drink and you could fill your drink at the soda fountain. And it was self-serve, right? American traditions, thank you very much. Self-serve. You go up there and as a kid, we would make a drink called a suicide. I don't know who named it this. But I don't know. We went up there and you would fill up your drink with every single option. It did not taste good. You would have, you'd have orange soda mixed in with whatever, like Pepsi and some other lemon lime thing. And some like weird, like cherry, like Big Red. What flavor was Big Red? That was probably like my least favorite. Big Red had such a weird, almost like cinnamon flavor. Like it was, yeah. Even thinking about the flavor in my memory, it's like I can feel it. I can taste it in my nasal cavity. That's how intense it was. It was. You won't mention Dunkin' perks. Like, I'm not a Dunkin' aficionado, so I'm not apologizing for it or, gonna be offended if you don't like it. Careful not to summon the Sicilian mobsters. Well, I've never had coffee in Sicily. All right, so I don't know. Maybe they have some good coffee. You disagree, Doomsdairy. But you do say Dr. Pepper is the GOAT, so it looks like we agree on something. Coffee, Finnish card revoked. Wait, why is my Finnish card revoked, Lorelei? I like coffee. I thought Finnish people drink a lot of coffee. When did I ever have a Finnish card? Like, what Finnish card are we talking about? My residence permit? It's going to get revoked one way or another. It's got a time limit on it anyway, so. Another Team Tyler thing, Dr. Pepper. Tyler has not clearly tasted the Le Cafe Mr. Exclusive. What is that? Oh, JS, you tried Dr. Pepper and it sucked big time? Shut up. Do not. Okay, Finnish people, if you're going to tell me that you don't like Dr. Pepper on the one hand, but on the other hand, you do like salmiakki, I rest my case. I don't even need to explain how absurd and ridiculous that is. Like, you're just making a fool of yourself. Dr. Pepper is 23 flavors of genius, perfectly balanced. Salmiakki is 2 flavors of salt and asphalt. All right, I imagine chewing asphalt. To have it's like if you took gasoline and put it into a candy. That's salmiakki. All right, look, you're gonna come out. If you come after Dr. Pepper, it gets personal. Okay, I am going to escalate. I will bring salmiakki into this fight because it's about to go down. I'm coming after what you hold dearest. Look who's a fool for not liking salmiakki. Coffee tastes bad too. JS, you don't like Dr. Pepper. You don't like coffee. Ugh. Aren't flavored coffees much more common in the US than in Europe? Probably. Though I saw on the news that Starbucks is removing a lot of its specialty like coffees because they're just too complicated and too much of a hassle to train people to make all these different dumb coffee concoctions, you know? Top per capita coffee consumption flip-flops between the US and Norway. Yeah, salmiakki, licorice extract and ammonium chloride. Doomsday, yeah. Oh yeah, you haven't drunk pop. That's another controversial. It's like, I'm losing my English words as well. So if it's any consolation that I don't remember Finnish words, my English ones are disappearing. I would never call soda pop. It's just soda or Coke, all right, or whatever the brand name is of the beverage, Dr. Pepper. You know, you just. But there are Americans that do say pop, and I don't associate with their kind. All right. But yeah, it is very expensive here in Finland. But that's why I go to Friends and Burgers. All right. This is an unsponsored endorsement, though I would gladly take a sponsorship, please. Friends and Burgers is the best. They have the best vegan burger I've ever had because it's a homemade patty or however they make it. I don't know if they actually make it immediately in the kitchen, but it's not like any other patty I've had. And it's not some weird imitation meat patty. Like I didn't become vegan to keep pretending like I'm eating meat. You know, like I don't need the sensory experience of that anymore. Actually, I like the taste of like plants and nuts and seeds and things, you know, like that's so much more flavorful to me. And this vegan patty embodies that. It has like a sunflower seeds in it or something. Like it has this really nice flavor and crunch. It doesn't crumble and fall apart easily either, and it's nice and crispity, crunchity. And Friends and Burgers, the reason I thought of this, they have the most American invention, all right? They embrace. Friends and Burgers is the only burger restaurant in Finland that properly embraces American culture, all right? All the others, they're doing it wrong, and it is an offense. It is an appropriation of my culture, okay? You need to have your soda fountain in the area that is fully accessible to customers to drink unlimited. I need unlimited sugar water. All right. And this is not, I don't want to hear about obesity and whatever. Okay. I'm not obese. It's not a problem for me. Okay. I don't have a soda fountain in my house. We don't do that in America. All right. I just want unlimited soda when I'm at a restaurant, so I don't have to think. I don't want to think about what is the ratio of ice to soda that's going into my cup, because I want maximum ice. I want there to be so much ice, and I want the ice. The ice at Friends and Burgers is so good. It's like the perfect little pellet size. Like it's like pre-crushed like perfectly for you, so that like you get that ice, and the the soda goes. If it was Dr. Pepper, that's the only way this could be better. But whatever, they have Pepsi. Also, that's worse than Coke, but I'll take whatever, get the Pepsi in there. And it just immediately glistens. And then I chug it, and it's like, there's something about that liquid that it's like minus 400 degrees. And it's just everything I need. And I kind of regret not. So yesterday, I met up with a friend, and we didn't go to Friends and Burgers. I thought about it. I was like, I could suggest that we go to Friends and Burgers, but then I was like, there's this other place. I'm not going to say what this other place was because it actually is a pretty good place. But they served. I got home last night, and I was still hungry, and I'm like, I'm tired of going to a restaurant and you're paying like 15 euros or something. I mean, that's not that expensive, but like the meal should be more than 400 calories, right? Like it had like, I don't want to give it away because I actually like the place. I don't want to say anything bad about it. And the people there are actually really nice, but it's like, come on, just give me a little bit more, That's how I am. Okay, now this just turned into a Tyler rant. Aren't we judgmental today? Yes. I'm in the mood to speak my mind. All right, and it is full of judgment. Why do you want to fill the glass with ice? Because I want to flash freeze my soda so that it just tastes better when it's at that maximum cold temperature, I have a soda hose in my house, yeah. A concept of mittatikko from an old Spere Pasanen skit, where the amount of coffee was measured to the amount of pulla with a measuring stick. What? Well, JS, yes, the ice would dilute the drink, but I drink it immediately. I'm not sitting around letting it dilute. I am quickly guzzling it, and then I get a refill. Hold on. Also, my favorite candy right now is this Fatser Remix Sour. All right, that's the good stuff. Thank you, Fatser, for making that. And you know what? I'm going to have some of that after the stream. I deserve it after failing these Finnish exams. I'm just done. I need to rage eat some candy. Would you ever rage something? Right? Like, do you rage eat or rage binge watch or something? I don't know. And yeah, perks. Actually, yeah, there is a Friends and Burgers right next to the B Burgers, right? Isn't it like, wait, it's called Bastard Burgers, I think? I have been to Bastard Burgers once, like right around the time it opened. And I had a burger, and it was fine. But I want an experience. I want a burger that's just like, I'm from Texas. The burgers that people serve here are like we call those sliders. A slider, literally an appetizer of 3 mini burgers. Look up Chili's sliders. This these are what burgers look like in Europe. It's like the tiniest little burger, like 3 bites and you're done. Although I don't know, what is this sausage on here? I don't know what that is. Yeah, mini burgers. I don't want any of that. I thought it was like Chili's. Big mouth burgers. Man, I used to have these in college. We used to go to the Chili's. We had a Chili's on campus. And I remember we'd go there and get sliders. And I would get extra dip. So that the slider was just a unit with which to convey the sauce into my mouth. That's what burgers are for. And I will say, Friends and Burgers, they do good sauce. They've got good sauce on the burgers. So it's just like... And the fries, also very good. You know, that's what it's all about. This is the icy, by the way. The most perfect, beautiful drink. I was such a fan of icy. I'm not making this up. Icy had a program where if you took scissors and cut out the logo, or there was some like code, there was a code on the side of each cup, and you mailed it into the icy company, they will send you merchandise. They sent me an icy t-shirt. I wore that icy t-shirt with pride. All right. I don't know if I still have it. There were a few other icy, paraphernalia that I carried around, but oh my God. Yeah, icy. So good. This brings me back. Tyler should have a burger place called Tyler's Burgers. I honestly a restaurant would be one of the last businesses I would ever want to start. I don't have the emotional resilience. Also, I don't have the hard work ethic. I mean, I like to work, but not like that. That's, oh gosh, it's so... I can't even cook for myself. I mess up my food all the time. I made a big batch of this. It was like some weird quinoa, mung bean, turmeric thing. And somehow I made the mistake. I knew when I was making it that this seemed sketch, because it was like, the recipe was like, just combine the quinoa with the mung beans in the pot and then just cook it for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, I think mung beans take longer than 20 minutes to cook. And then, of course, that's what happened. The mung beans took like over 30, if not like an hour to cook. It was crazy. And of course, the quinoa just like melted. So I have some weird mung bean quinoa porridge. And it's not the worst thing. Like, it's edible. The flavor is pretty bland. The texture is awful. And I'm eating it because I made a big batch of it and I feel bad about throwing stuff away. All right. That's how bad I am at cooking. I'm afraid of ever cooking for somebody because I have no idea what I would do. Oh, okay. But yeah. Oh yeah, Helion, you rage binge watched or game when you get frustrated to your students, like right now, and you want to forget your work stuff for a bit, even though it's difficult. Well, hang in there. Sorry to hear your students are frustrating. Wait, what do you like to watch, or what game do you play? The biggest burger you had was at the Memphis restaurant in Rhode Island. Oh, I think I remember you mentioning, yeah, that you had gone there and posted the picture. Hamburger is a sandwich, but is a hot dog. Oh my gosh, JF. It's its own category. All right. Its own category. Helion, being a restaurant owner or runner in Finland is usually not what most would think. About 90% of it is just pouring pints of beer, except in a few special cases. Make fine dining food is very rare. I think part of my problem is that I'm used to eating a lot. Like I don't know, like when I run quite a lot, and with my training, I guess I eat more. But I'm surprised when I went to a different restaurant a while ago, and it was like, it wasn't like a fancy restaurant, but like the meals were like, 22 euros. And it was like, I must have had like 200 grams of, what is that? What is it? I'm actually, my brain is destroying itself. I can't think of what it's called, but it was, I got home. I was like, what did I spend money on? I don't even remember eating. I just ate air. Like, it was like nothing. Like, and why are they so stingy? It's like the food itself isn't even that expensive. Like, the cost, I'm not paying just for the cost of the food. It's also like just running the restaurant and paying the people to make it is more expensive than the actual food. So why not just make a little bit more so that I don't leave and then get home and like have to eat something else? Because come on, man. But that's, I don't know. I'm just such a hermit. I just don't want to, I don't want to do anything. Your twin brother messes up cooking, so you have to do it? Wait, 27. I thought he was your butler. Oh, he's the butler, but you're the chef. Is that how it works? You only feel bad about throwing away food if someone else made it. That's interesting. So if you mess it up, you don't feel bad. The last thing I threw away were the radishes. In my garden last year, I only succeeded at growing radishes. And not just a few radishes. I grew over 10 kilograms of radishes. And I hate radishes. I hope I never eat a radish the rest of my life. Except maybe as a garnish in like a salad or a taco or something. Like, you can't cook radishes. And you can't keep radishes either. Radishes, I tried keeping them, but they turn kind of spongy, kind of like carrots. Like if you keep carrots in your fridge too long, they get spongy and gross. And what was I going to do with 10 kilograms of radishes? I tried putting them in soups. They tasted awful. I tried pickling radishes. These radishes that I grew were like Hulk radishes. They were the strongest, most like pungent. I mean, just punch you in the face radish. And I couldn't even open a jar of these well, I had two varieties of radishes, by the way. Here, I'll show you since we're here on Google. I had the Spanish radish. Do not eat this. I don't know why I thought that this would be a good thing to plant. I was actually excited for this. I think I was under some misconception. I think I confused this with a turnip. And that's, I think, where the confusion was. Because I was hoping to grow turnips, but I grew these instead. These taste awful. They're horrible. Like the regular radishes, like just the red radish, like this. These are good. I mean, these are good like in a salad. But the Spanish radish sucks. couldn't. I threw away all the pickled radishes. They were so awful. I couldn't eat them, and I kept trying to. Kept trying to force myself, but I would rather eat something bland and bad than something that's pungent and bad. So I had to throw them away. But it was also frustrating because I could have just thrown them away to begin with, right? I could have just left them in the ground and not harvested them at all, but I spent so much time pulling them out, washing them, chopping them up, making whatever the vinegar solution is for this, and trying to jar them. It was a production, only to get nothing out of it. What is this burpee seeds? Why is their name burpee? That's like an exercise. Where's their about? I want to know why they're called about burpee. What is this? Wait, burpee has been around since 1894? Hold on a second. Since our founding in 1876, burpee has introduced countless new vegetable, flower, herb, and fruit varieties, including the original iceberg lettuce, 1894. The first white marigold, 1976, and the biggest beefsteak tomato ever bred. It probably tasted awful. Anytime you grow a vegetable to be big, it's almost always like completely empty of flavor. What an interesting thing. We learned something today. We didn't learn any Finnish today, but we did learn that iceberg lettuce came from a company named Burpee, which I still don't know where this name came from. Oh man, okay, we've gone off the rails. You throw away food even if you don't mess it up, if you've made too much and it's not that interesting, JS. You posted the grades, Helion? You've had to deal with all the please could I emails? Oh no. Yeah. Why did I buy the black ones, Lorelei? I bought a bunch of seed packets. And I tried planting a bunch of different things, but nothing grew except the radishes. And I went out to the garden on Thursday last week when there wasn't much snow. It had all melted, and these radishes were still growing in the ground. I'm like, I had left a few that didn't even look like they had any bulb. And through winter, under the snow, they're still growing to spite me. Oh, yeah. I don't know. What is my life? How many kilos of radish did you go through before you decided it was enough? I mean, I went through all of them. I prepped all of them. I've tried roasting radishes, like roasting them like with some potatoes and carrots. And it was awful. Did not taste good. And Doomstar, you hate cooking. Fortunately, you're provided food, but unfortunately ate a bit of cheese. Not on purpose, but there's vegetarian options, but not necessarily vegan. Yeah. This is great entertainment, says Perks. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. Thanks for having low standards. I'm like, man, bottom of the barrel right here. Every Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Which reminds me, I'm probably going to wrap up stream here in a second. We did try, yeah, I at least tried Doomsday. I tried preparing the vegetables and making something. I also tried learning Finnish. And sometimes you just got to throw out the words, right? Sometimes you're just not going to be able to ingest the language and you got to move on. Yeah. Hey, man guy, how's it going? You're Finnish man guy. I love trees too, man. Man guy. Call me tree guy. Are there turnips at the bottom of the barrel? No, because I threw them all away. All right, I did us all a solid, and I got rid of the turnips. Oh, how did the writing words down with pen and paper go? I mean, it went, sort of. I didn't do it over the weekend or yesterday, so I kind of stopped, and I feel like I didn't do it enough. But it did help. I was writing stuff down here. There's a lot, yeah. Sopi paremmin is better suited. Etenkin, especially. Void on lisätä can be increased. And I found a typo. If you guys are on the Discord, I posted about Tata Paivana, and I was like, it should be Tana, right? And yeah, Tana Paivana. But yeah. All right, Lorelai, have a good one. Yeah, just keep at it. It's coming along. And I'm motivated. But yeah. All right, guys. I should wrap up stream. Thanks for joining. We'll be back. The next stream will be probably on Thursday. I do my a gaming stream. We're playing Terraria, and it's a lot of fun. We've got a little hobbit hole in Terraria, and we're exploring different biomes. I'm getting killed. Getting attacked. I'm just digging straight down, hoping to find something interesting. And also was getting good advice. Someone had commented on the video and gave some advice, so I need to check that again. But yeah, we'll pick back up and play that game. But if not, I'll be back next Tuesday for another episode of Learn Finnish with me. Yeah, so hope you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.